Alex says, what should anyone be aware of when rebranding a site? How can you prevent losing rankings? Again, here's the thing. If you're just rebranding the images, so if you're saying a site, so I'm not sure if you mean a GMB or if you mean a website. If it's a website, it shouldn't hurt anything if you're just changing the branding on it. 'Cause typically I build the websites for, keyword optimized, not brand optimized, right? Obviously branding is a component of it, but it's more about keyword optimization. When it comes to a GMB, like I said, if you're worried about, I don't build citations, guys, for GMB sites, listings, locations, until I have a secured service provider in place. And when I say secured, I mean one that I expect to have a long-term relationship with. I don't build citations for those until then, because that's part of the problem. If you build a bunch of citations under a generic brand, and then you do rebrand it for a service provider, now you've got NAP inconsistencies. That's why I don't do that. I use all the other on-page and off-page methods that I can to get results. First, find a service provider. Then once I've established a good relationship, then I will rebrand, and at that point potentially start building citations. But if I've already got results, why do I need to build citations? Does that make sense? Now, again, I've got certain service providers that I have lead gen relationship with, or engagement with, I can say, that I go out and build the assets under their brand right off the bat. And I'll build citations to them because some of these guys I've had relationships with for years. They're not going anywhere. So there's really no reason for me not to just build them for them, immediately branded for them, and start building citations right off the bat. And that's why I'm telling you guys, it's better to build that type of a relationship if you can. There are good contractors, but service providers, I deal mainly with contractors. There are good ones out there. You have to sift through several of them to find them, but there are good ones out there that will understand the relationship that you're presenting to them, like the offer, right? And those are the best ones, because then once you have somebody that says that they want to continue to get more leads from more areas, then it makes it a lot easier to build your lead gen business, because you can build the assets under their brand right off the bat. Okay. Now, again, doesn't mean it can't go south at some point in the future. And it can cause a bit of a nightmare if you've got a bunch of citations out there. But, that's part of the business, guys. It is. So.